Batsirei Muswe was one of 84 artists from all over the world that were invited to the Silk Road Artists Rendezvous in China in November. The trip was an eye-opener that gave him a window into China's diverse art scene.
So there are people that have, really kept their culture for a very long time, and some of the art that they're working in now is actually coming from, back in the days. There was one medium that was very interesting for me, which I used, which was called the Chinese ink. The Chinese ink, has a process that it is made, in their own Chinese way, and they've been using it for decades, they've been using it for centuries, and they're still using it up to now.
Muswe believes the experience he had would enrich local counterparts.
Being exposed to different kind of things, actually helps you to grow, like in your field. You will not be restricted to a certain kind of thing. You'll also begin to understand that there are different forms of art, there are different medias, and there are also different styles of doing things. So it is something that is going to be of great value to artists, just visiting China, looking at their art.
Beyond the experiential exposure, China is a potentially important market, as stone sculptor Tafadzwa Sachiwo found out while on a trip there in 2018.
The Chinese really liked wildlife art pieces like elephants and rhinos.
Sachiwo works out of the Chitungwiza Arts Center, a bustling hub for stone workers.
They spend their days toiling to turn stone into these art pieces. For them, that's the easy part. What's hard is trying to find buyers.
That's where China could become an important gateway.
Very few artists get to travel outside Zimbabwe's borders, so it would be a huge economic boost for us to travel to China frequently to exhibit our work.
Though China and Zimbabwe have previously organized art and cultural exchanges, the National Arts Council of Zimbabwe would like to increase their frequency in order to uplift the local industry. Farai Mwakutuya, CGTN, Chitungwiza, Zimbabwe.